In March 2020, our state went into lockdown. Families across the region found themselves cooped up in their homes because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Jenn Ocken found inspiration in this moment and kick-started the Baton Rouge Porch Project. Jenn has just published a book documenting her experience with the Porch Project, and she joins me by phone to discuss this new book. Jenn, how did you get your start as an author?
My first self-published book was about the International Blues Challenge in Memphis, Tennessee in 2015, where I had been photographing this particular music event for the past, I think, 13 years maybe. It took about 9 months, but I released a book about the event, and what I did was ask people who was in my book and people that were a part of the International Blues Challenge, from volunteers to musicians to judges and to the Blues Foundation organization, people that were organizing the event, to submit stories and experiences, and then pairing them with my photographs over the years and creating, almost 200-page book, memoirs, about the International Blues Challenge. And so this collaboration style between publishing my photographs with other people's stories and experiences was a really good way to talk about and to express what the event was all about.
What is Shut the Front Door about?
I was really inspired by the way the people showed up for the project. In the first week, I had over 1,000 inquiries for people wanting their Porch Project pictures taken. We had so many inquiries, both photographers wanting to be a part of the project, and then also participants wanting their pictures taken, that I was doing up to almost 60 portraits a day, the way we had it organized and laid out, and giving that formula to other photographers. We ended up, as a collection of photographers in the South Louisiana area, almost 4,000 portraits were captured by myself and a variety of photographers. This book is only about my photographs, but the total impact of everybody creating and being a part of this Front Porch Project, we estimated $1.28 million back into the local economies that the photographers were doing this project in. And so I would love for the readers to really understand the impact of the Pay It Forward mission and the efforts that both our communities showed up for our local businesses, and then also the photographers that gave themselves selfishly.
What inspired you to create this book?
I created this book because I knew that it was a pretty amazing time in our life. I like to call the stay-at-home ordinance in 2020 with COVID-19 and the pandemic the most craptastic time of our lives, because it really forced the entire world to pretty much stop. It was just a really interesting dynamic, and Shut the Front Door documents and preserves the various ways that people moved through the pandemic and moved through the stay-at-home ordinance in 2020. There's a really lot of good stories in there, and my own personal experiences being one of the lead photographers in the Front Porch Project, and allowing a story to be told on much more different levels than what we were always seeing in media and things like that.
How can our viewers learn more about you?
So if people are interested in purchasing the book, Jenn with 2 N's, Ocken, Ocken, is the website that they can buy the book at, or they can contact me at my office at 225-590-3731. And then also they can buy the book at several local businesses in Baton Rouge. This book isn't sold in Barnes & Noble. It's not distributed on Amazon or anything like that. I wanted to keep everything very local.
Thanks, Jenn. We all really enjoyed your work. You can pick up a copy of Shut the Front Door at your local East Baton Rouge Parish Library branch.